Hi everybody, welcome to your September 2022 astrological forecast. Thank you so very much for your patience, for your well wishes, and inquiries even. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was, so not 100%, but I'm still going to give this a try, okay? I would like to thank my subscribers, especially for your continued support, for liking, sharing, and commenting, on my videos. And I would like to, anyone that's new to my channel, if you like this video, please subscribe and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. Also, check out my weekly forecast, which I will be getting back to shortly, okay? But anyway, I got to remind you guys that Mercury is retrograde this month from the 9th to October 2nd. It will actually fall back into Virgo for a little while in retrograde, okay? Right now it's in Libra. So these Libra people, let's see. Yeah, on the 9th it happens, in the afternoon, okay? So, anyways, I also want to tell you about a new report that I'm offering simply because people have been like creating it more or less themselves. People send me emails or to ask me a question, right, about whether I do this or that or whatever. So they've been ordering this through that Ask Me a Question link below there. But they've kind of created the report themselves, and it's a monthly report on love and luck, like your luckiest days for for money and for love, okay? And it's $25. If you were interested in something like that, you can order it through the, like I said, the Ask Me a Question. You just send me an email anyways, and you would have to send me all the information that's listed with that Ask Me a Question, which is all your birth info and whatever. So I'll be adding it to my list of services, but for now I just thought I'd let you know that because it seems to be very popular, and I haven't even mentioned it until now, okay? So let's get to your forecast. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your September 2022 astrological forecast. And please excuse my glasses. My allergies are acting up in my sinuses and all that. So this is like the only way that I can really see my own writing. This is what I look at. I don't know if you could see that when I do your forecast. So it's very hard for me to see. Anyway, so the sun is in a fellow earth sign, Virgo, up until the 22nd in your 9th house where you have the sign of Virgo. Okay, and Venus moves here on the 5th and is here till the 29th, and then it moves into your 10th house of Libra. Okay, but for now though, the sun and Venus will be in your 9th house of long distance communications and travel. Any kind of interest that you have, let's say like, well, in philosophy and religion and culture, but this is the house of higher learning, so a lot of times you just get interested in a certain subject and try to learn more about it, but this is the house of adventure also. Okay, so space travel even. So you might decide to take up some kind of, learn something, even if it's another language. Okay, could even be like coding or, something to do with electronics or whatever. But anything that you learn at this time, it's usually because it's something that you were always interested in, and out of curiosity you're learning about it now. But some of it could like rub off on you and actually be worthwhile. It's almost like remembering all that crap that they taught you in grade school even, grade school geography, that you actually remember something from that time, from that class or something. So it actually stuck, it was functional. Who knew, right? So something on those lines. But Venus here, though, that's what I mean. Venus will make you want to take up a subject that you're interested in. It could be art even, and art from different parts of the world, or whatever. But this could be also possibly a long distance relationship. Doesn't always have to be romance. Could be friendship, you know. There's a full moon in Pisces on the 10th, where you have Pisces in your chart as your third house. It's directly across from your ninth house of Virgo. And both of these houses are travel and communication houses. They're also social media and internet houses. So you could just be online a little bit more than you normally are. And, you could make a new friend at this time, even join some kind of new social media group. But this is, the ninth house is also the house of publishing, and the third house is like the written word. So if you've written something that you are publishing, even just like on the internet, this would be the time that you would be like presenting it to the public or something. If you have your own website or YouTube channel or podcast of some kind of platform that's on the internet. This is when you would be possibly doing something like that, and it would be, I believe, really well received. Around this full moon thing, though, you could get some kind of communication or feedback of some kind that, and this could be online, that, it could be from someone that like, I don't think it's like a stranger or anything, but it could be kind of concerning. A full moon is supposed to bring something to the surface for everyone to see, okay, but mainly for you to deal with and like do away with, for you and someone else or whatever, to discuss something possibly and do away with it. Okay, now third house is also siblings and cousins. It's your neighbors, people in your neighborhood. It could be anything, actually. You could receive some kind of weird letter or something in the regular postal mail. Okay, it could be something that could be in regards to a legal matter. That it doesn't have to be. It could be in regards to I'd have to say maybe travel plans that you possibly have, that may be either delayed or canceled completely. It's kind of hard to make travel plans, especially by air anymore, especially in the U.S. I don't know about other parts of the world. I just know that a lot of flights are canceled, like, repeatedly. So it could be something like that. Like Mercury is in Libra at the beginning of the month, in your 10th house, okay? And it turns retrograde on the 9th, and it actually falls back into Virgo on the 23rd. So it's revisiting your 9th house again. So something that was already going on there, like last month, something that when Virgo was in, when Mercury was in Virgo last month in direct motion. So something was going on then, right? So now it's gone. It's in your 10th house of your career, your public persona, how the public knows you by reputation, how they speak about you. This is your personal and professional reputation. Okay, so Mercury's there right now. Okay, and so people, you are getting some kind of attention, publicity, if that's what you were looking for. Acknowledgement even. And when Mercury moves back into your 9th house, maybe you are reviewing something. If you are publishing something, it may be sent back to you, to change something, rewrite something, whatever. If you're traveling or trying to make travel plans, this is when, a new date or whatever could come up for even reservations for, like, let's say, hotel or something like that. So, whatever. It doesn't seem like too big of a deal. Okay, but you do have to watch out a little bit, because you have Neptune and Pisces in your 3rd house of communications. A lot of times when people tell you stuff, it is bullshit. It is to con you or to get you to believe something that isn't true. You know, that's Neptune. Neptune rules illusion, okay? Neptune's good for the arts, creating stuff, okay? Whatever, or even philosophy, you know, it's good for some things. So, but communication's not really. So, especially with this Mercury retrograde directly across from this Neptune eventually. Be really careful when you are speaking to someone that they really understand what you're saying. They understand your instructions or directions or something. You know, if it's that important, make sure they really know how you want something done. Okay. So then the sun moves into Libra, into your 10th house of your career. Okay, and your public reputation, your personal status, right? So Venus moves here like on the 29th. So, you know, we'll cover that next month because it's only here for like a few days. But it is very good, very, very good for your outer public, you know, life, your persona. Having Venus here makes you very, very popular. So that will be into October. But with the Sun and Mercury here, you're the center of attention. Even, you know, even if you're not trying to be. People are noticing you and they're speaking about you. They're talking about you. They are reviewing, when this turns retrograde, they're reviewing your life kind of, you know, as far as your personal life goes, but your reputation for, your professional reputation, you know, gets a boost here like on the 25th. There's a new moon in Libra in your 10th house. So it's a new start like in your career, or a new start with a higher up. Maybe you're getting a little bit of a promotion and you're working with someone that has a lot of clout. Okay, if you are self-employed and you have clients, this would be the time where you get one that's really has a lot, like I said, has a lot of clout. A client or a celebrity type person, something like that, you know, some kind of benefit from meeting someone right now or making some kind of move in your career that really helps you, let's say, bring in a new source of income, I'd have to say, because, you know, you have Saturn in your second house of income, and it's really put a damper and restricted your income in some way or other. A lot of people are on unemployment right now, a lot of Capricorns, okay? You have Mars, though, in Gemini in your 6th house of the kind of work that you do and the workplace, work period. Okay, Mars is in Gemini for an extended period of time up until March. So it's going to be here creating a trine, okay, air to air. We've got Gemini air in your 6th house trining Saturn in Aquarius in your 2nd house of income. So there's help here, you know, having Mars there makes you a real go-getter at this time, really aggressively looking for work or clients, you know, that extra source of income. And I'd have to say that, you know, the new start, new beginning comes around that new moon of the 25th. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign and the moon is in Capricorn on the 5th and 6th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children. And those dates are the 1st, 2nd, 13th, 14th, 15th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The best time for your career is the 25th, 26th, and 27th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So I'll try to do, like in my weekly forecast, like more detail. So sorry this is a little short. Okay, so I will see you next week. Goodbye.